you gave your life to the Lord about 4 weeks ago now, and tell us about what led you to trust Jesus with your life.
So, a lot like JT, I was big on baseball, big baseball player, and I also suffered the same fate. I messed up my shoulder real bad, and it kicked me in the butt in a lot of ways, and I did take a step down the wrong path, and then I came to realization that if I keep living life trying to do stuff on my own, make my own decisions, trying to make my future exactly how I want it to be, it'll never work out. So and I through all that I always felt like something was missing. I was always unsure. So and then now I past 4 weeks have been, I felt so much at peace, so much better about myself, a lot of weight's been lifted off my shoulder, and we're just getting started, man.
And so what does it mean to you to get baptized?
So to me, it's kind of just a big public announcement that I've given my life to the Lord, and that I'm ready to wash these sins away and really get out that water and start living a new life for God and Jesus. Yeah.
That's awesome. And so what led you to that, to realize that's what you wanted to do?
Definitely what led me to it as, I can say all this and I could do all this, and but I feel like nothing really changes for me until I've washed all this away and I can finally leave it in the past. And I feel like that'll be even a bigger weight off my shoulders, knowing that I've been forgiven for all that I've done, and that I can finally start over without really just leave it all behind.
Yeah. Who are some people maybe that have helped you understand more about who God is?
So really, there's really only been one, and it's been yours truly, JT. You've ever since I texted you that one morning, I was down in the dirt, man. It was bad, and after even that first conversation, it was so much weight. Like that was my first time praying by myself or on my own, and really, and just walking out these doors and felt weight lifted off my shoulders. And these past 4 weeks, we've met up every week. You got me on a Bible plan. I've been reading, holding me accountable to all these things. I haven't missed a Sunday at church yet. So
yeah, man, praise God. Well, how does it make a difference in your life to know that God is always with you, no matter what?
So this is one of my big ones. So no matter what we do, you're gonna go through pain. You're gonna go through trials, and you're gonna have to do some stuff you don't want to. And you're probably gonna get your feelings hurt along the way with it. But just knowing that you're not alone through the whole thing. Mm-hmm. You have always if nobody got you, God got you. It's just one of those things where the worst of the worst could happen, and I could turn around and look up at the sky and talk to the only one that can really pave your way, and he's got a plan for you, and that he wouldn't do it if you couldn't handle it. So that's one of my big ones right there.
For sure. And what does that mean? Like, you and I have talked a lot about obviously having a relationship with Jesus, but then also what it looks like that our life is going to be changed, and that we actually are then called to live for him. What does that kind of look like for you right now?
Right now, it's really just going to be surrounding myself with all the things, really loving Jesus with all my heart. I've read that a bunch in the Bible, love your Lord with all your heart. And that's really, I feel like I've been doing really good these past 4 weeks, and it's it's truly amazing just being able to love him with all your heart, knowing that he has something for you. And
what has been one of your favorite Bible stories in Matthew?
So my favorite one has definitely been when he's talking to his disciples, and there's two little paragraphs that really stood out to me a lot. It was the one, eye for an eye. It talks about someone does something to you, if somebody wants your shirt, give them your coat too. It's something big like that, and I've always been really bad at that. And like the next one's it's love your enemies. And people are so quick, and I've seen so many relationships destroyed just because people they won't see through a little thing, and it really, something does something to you, pray for them, and that's one of my big ones as of now. Yes, sir.
Awesome. So you've also said to me that there's a verse that's really stuck out to you. Tell us that verse and then a little bit of why it's so important to you.
Yes, sir. It's Proverbs 3, verse 5. It says, "Trust your Lord with all your heart, and not lean not on your own understanding." And it stands out to me because through 19 years of living, I've always made my own decisions. I've always tried to do everything on my own, and it's it kind of kicked my butt in a lot of ways. So really trusting that He's got a path for me, and that I have something to lean on that can really help me pave my own way and not have to do it all by myself no more.
Yeah, yes, absolutely, man. Well, I'm proud of you. I love you, and I can't wait to see what the Lord continues to do.
I can't wait either.
In your life.
Let's go.